man. All right, tell him, Pete, what are we watching?
So today we are watching Bar Wrestling 11, April O'Neil. This was from April 25th, 2018.
Wow.
I'll tell you a cool story about that as we go through this. But so we're here at Baldwin Park. This is the opening match. This is Tessa Blanchard versus Scorpio Sky.
Wow, this is the opening match?
This is the opening match.
All right, first and foremost, April O'Neil, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reference. The Jag is quite possibly the biggest Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan in Orange County. Maybe you probably have more random knowledge about the Turtles than I do.
I could show you my painted set of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle tabletop that I play.
See, of course, the Jag thinks he's got something on Pete, and Pete just smashes me back.
No, and it was my first set that I learned to paint, so I'll show you after the show. Yeah.
All right, cool, very cool. But what was the reference to April O'Neil? Just like You Got It, Dude, it's just a title?
It's so right. Joey comes up with themes for things.
That's cool. No, I think it's great. And I would love to have been there at April O'Neil. However, the Jag was not watching any indie wrestling at the time. But this match, April O'Neil, which is Bar Wrestling 11 from 2018. Wow, that feels like a long time ago.
It does.
Seems how we're at Bar Wrestling 45 now, you know?
Yeah.
That's a lot of wrestling going on. Wow. All right.
So imagine now we're at 45. I've only missed 10 of those.
Wow.
And the first 8 I regret, especially number 8 because it was Candice LeRae's last match
before
NXT.
Okay.
And at that point I swore that I would always attend, Joey, and I've only missed twice.
All right.
Since then, so I make it to every event just because this is so good.
Oh, it's very good. We just gushed about bar wrestling in the last video. But this one I want to talk about. We just started the match. We're about, a minute into this thing?
Absolutely.
And one thing you notice right away is the level of intensity. These guys are not playing around. I mean, you can tell that she's 100% serious, and every facet of this match is she's giving her all. Scorpio Sky looks like $1 million freaking bucks. Looks like he's carved out of granite, as the Jag likes to say.
6'1", 200. I mean, again, and Sky, sorry if you're 6'2", apologies.
No, but he looks great.
And and you've got Tessa that's 5'4", 5'5".
Yes, and she's right in there fighting her tail off, and it looks great. Okay, we just talked about Bar Wrestling 45 and how there were some miscues in her match there. This is more than making up for it so far, and we're only 1 minute in because you can see the way that the intensity and the focus is there. There's such a great kind of I'm bought in, and I feel like the stakes. I was surprised when you said it was the first match of the night because it looks like it's the main event, and so
Correct.
That part of it is cool, and I'm excited to see what happens next. I don't know what's happening with the decor, the things hanging from the ceiling. You said you're going to tell me, so the Jag will find out. When I find out, you'll find out, but let's keep watching. So far, we've seen a ton of reversals. You saw a couple of attempted arm drags where she couldn't quite get it done because he was, strong or too strong. And then, of course, she tried a couple things or he tried a couple things he wasn't able to.
So now, I think if we had a rematch right now, she could probably have hip tossed him.
You think so?
No. There's no think.
Oh.
I know so. Because since then, she's probably put on quite a bit more muscle.
She does look like, yeah.
And on top of it, she's wrestled at 4 or 5 different promotions around the world.
Wow.
Multiple intergender wrestling matches where I just don't even like calling it that anymore because it's just
a match.
It's just wrestling, and as you saw so far, it's just wrestling.
No, and it's awesome. And here's the weird thing: when I saw Tessa at Bar on Wednesday, she was smaller than I expected. The reason why I expected her to be bigger, and not China big, but at least like Taya Valkyrie big. You know what I mean? And Taya's not big. She's just taller than, I guess, the Alexa Blisses of the world. Tessa is on the shorter side, 5'5", but she still looks strong as hell. I expected her to be taller because of what I've seen her do in the ring. And what I'm watching her do now, she looks like she's a strong. I mean, she doesn't look as cut as she did at Bar, which is a testament to what you just said. But there is no part of me that doesn't believe that she can pick Scorpio up and give him a freaking,
slam him down and put him down for 3.
And they're going back and forth, and it's a great story. And then I asked about the freaking stuff hanging from the ceiling, and sure as the sun is shining, he just went for a move, and her foot got caught on the decor hanging from the ceiling. If you don't know what we're talking about, you need to get on High Spots and watch this match so you can see this crazy decor hanging from the ceiling.
And it's the first match.
Yeah, and you can see.
Just fire up the match right away.
For sure. You can see Tessa Blanchard kicking some butt right now. She's got my man Scorpio down in a headlock, and I can't wait to see what happens next. All right, let's keep it going. So Scorpio has the upper hand, and he's doing some fantastic work in the ring. The stomps, the camel clutch almost. I don't know if that's what it was.
Chin lock, but then him dropping those elbows.
Yes, and athletic elbows. He's getting some serious elevation on these elbows, and of course, Tessa Blanchard is selling her ever-loving tail off. She looks like she is in the utmost of agony, which is what you want when somebody's putting the boots to you and working a specific part of your body, which so happens to be the lower back. Started off with a great backbreaker, some stomps, some elbows, the chin lock. Lots of really good stuff happening. Of course, the guys are wagering and talking about the decor hanging from the ceiling. The crowd started chanting quinceañera because it looks like the decor for a quinceañera. And then, of course, the last thing that I just have to talk about is the referee's wearing white pants. I don't know if this is before or after Labor Day, but he looks like the freaking Good Humor ice cream man. That's bothering me. The man needs some black slacks. I'm sorry, Mr. Referee. I don't know who you are. You know who he is.
Justin.
Hey, bro. Black pants, man. That's really distracting.
Since then, I'll just tell you that he's taken it up to several different levels. He has ref boots that are matching stripes when he wears that.
Really?
He also has gold boots and gold. Trust me, it's a whole thing.
Wow. Okay.
You'll see it at PWG and like at AWS and some of the other shows.
Okay.
So see, we'll go somewhere and you'll see Justin.
All right. Well, hopefully he won't be wearing white pants. I can't wait to see the swag. He'll be like the swaggiest ref in the West. I don't know.
That is a very true statement.
Swaggy. All right. Well, let's keep going and see how this thing finishes out. Okay, so most of you guys who watch this show know that the Jag is the WWE guy. Pete, the Encyclopedia, is trying to teach me about the world outside of the WWE. One thing you notice in the WWE now is people just punch the living crap out of each other all day, every day, right in the
punches,
face.
Elbows.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not strange to just see, the match starts and they're just punching each other in the face. We had this discussion before. We don't have to go through it again. But the punch is not something that we typically want to see a lot of in wrestling. Normally it's a forearm. Normally it's something like that is not a fight technique. And she just gave probably the 3 best forearms I've seen in wrestling in very long, possibly ever. Not only is she hitting them with nice, crisp, sharp, clean, very good-looking forearms, she's selling it before she punches. Like, I'm gonna wham,
Exactly.
She's telling a story with each and every freaking forearm.
You see the actual wind up.
Yes, the wind up and the whole is coming, and then he is selling the crap out of it. I'm so glad this guy's with AEW because he's freaking amazing. I saw him once, I think, at the first bar, and I was like, oh, cool. Anytime I see a black guy, I'm like, yeah, black guy, right? But this guy's amazing. And then what I just saw right now, which kind of blew me away, which I always wish and hope and pray for this when I watch wrestling matches. They're on the top rope or second rope. She hits him with the forearms and he is knocked off the ropes. He stumbles back, but he doesn't stand there and wait for whatever's coming next. He's getting his hands up and he's trying to get back into the fight because he's dazed from the forearms, whatever, but he's still in it. So many times nowadays with these, springboard stunners and whatever that you see, people just stand there and wait for whatever the next technique is. He is not standing there. He's actively trying to get back into the fight, and she executes her move, and the story is that much better because of it.
Exactly. It feels like a contest is going on.
Yes!
That both of them are going for supreme domination.
Yes! Thank you. Very well put.
The intensity is at a 10.
And we know...
And this is an opening match.
Yeah, this is the curtain holder, which is strange.
This is the best part, that the opening match at bar is always usually good. If it is red hot, the show is always good.
Yeah, no.
Not to say that the opening match ever isn't, but when they're red hot like this, and this night was awesome.
Mm-hmm. If you're a wrestling student, you need to watch this match. If you're a fan of wrestling, you need to watch this match because the story that they're telling and the intensity, and they're not taking any moments off. They're not coasting. They're not waiting. They're just getting to the next spot. There's a masterpiece being painted in the ring. So thank you for showing me this match, first of all. Secondly, Tessa Blanchard, you were done a disservice at Bar 45. And again, I don't want to say anything negative about any wrestler. All wrestlers deserve my respect. However, if this is what you're capable of, next time it needs to be Tessa Blanchard versus Taya Valkyrie, or Tessa Blanchard versus...
That's happened before.
Well, I paid to see it.
Absolutely. It's happened at Impact multiple times.
Tessa Blanchard versus Jake Atlas, I pay to see it.
Absolutely.
So, I'm not saying anything negative about Miss Miranda Alizé. However, if this is what Tessa Blanchard is capable of, the Jag would like to see her against one of the top talents.
Why do you think I believe she should be the Impact World Champion?
Hey, I'm not mad at her. Hey, Tessa Blanchard versus Brian Cage.
She should be the Impact Champion. She is the best wrestler on the planet. Nobody in the planet is as good as her.
I would agree with you. I'm still a newcomer to the Tessa Blanchard game. However, I have a hard time seeing a 5'5" woman take out Mr. Brian Cage. She'd have to tell one hell of a story.
I can show you that match.
Really?
That's happening.
All right. Okay. I believe she's capable. I just have to see it. I have to understand the story they're going to tell.
This is a bar wrestling thing.
Really?
Oh, yes,
all right. Well, hey, I'm not saying it wouldn't. She couldn't convince me. I'm not saying it wouldn't work.
Absolutely.
I just want to know how they're going to do it because I see this man who is wider than the Jag, and the Jag is wide, but shredded and cut up like the Jag is not. And then I see a 5'5" woman, which I didn't get to see her. I really wanted to shake her hand. I want to get a picture. Whatever. Next time, Tessa. But this was legit, and I'm a fan so far. So let's keep it going. These guys are doing great, and I'm excited. Lots of good stuff happening. We just saw Tessa Blanchard take the, what's it, Ace of Spades?
So the Ace of Spades from Scorpio, and then she did 2 Lope Suicidas.
Yeah, she wisely rolled out to the crowd.
Tilt.
And then she was able to get those 2 Lope Suicidas, which is a term that you introduced me to, a.k.a. suicide dive for the gringos in the room.
Well, and the suicide dive would be between the middle and the top, or if you're going over the top.
Okay.
But then if you're going feet first, that's a tope con hilo. So.
All right. Well, damn. The Jag learned something new today. However, back in the ring, she is killing it. She went off the top rope for the, what did you call it?
Magnum.
The Magnum, which he reversed into a Boston Crab. And Tessa Blanchard is selling like a Lexus car salesman on the last day of the month. She's going for that. I mean, she's going.
He had her folded up like a pretzel. I mean,
yes.
She literally looks folded in half. He actually steps down into like a traditional lion tamer, like one knee FMW 1993 Chris Jericho. Like, I don't care, I'm going to hurt you.
And she was selling it. I mean, I said Lexus dealer. I guess that might be too much credit. She was selling better than a Lexus car salesman. I think she was selling like a broke-ass used car salesman on the last day of the month and rent's due. That's what she was.
I don't disagree. She's a third-generation star.
Yeah.
It comes naturally. I understand.
There's some things that you just, I mean, you can learn over time, but there's some things that are just kind of boring.
Intrinsical.
Yeah, and she definitely has something special. So, I mean, she's killing it. I'm impressed. I'm bought in. I'm believing every second of it. And Scorpio's looking great, too. I don't want to take anything away from him.
That's why they're talking about him being the best.
Yeah, well, no, they are.
He was the trainer for New Japan when the dojo was here for New Japan. I mean, he's a legend. He's been here forever. He's been killing it. He deserves AEW just like all the rest of those guys that have not had the platform that they now have.
And it was nice to see him last week on Dynamite, right? Because he's part of SoCal Uncensored, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and they took on Jurassic Express?
Yes.
Yes, that was a good match. That was dark. That was AEW dark. Still, awesome. They need to put Scorpio back in the light because that man is brilliant and he deserves to shine. But this is a great match. We're going to keep going, but we had to take a moment to show love to the selling skills, the Lope Suicidas, the Ace of Spades. Yeah, lots of cool stuff going on. I don't know all the names, but I'm enjoying it. Let's keep going. All right, so the match just ended. Tessa Blanchard walks away with the win after going, I don't know how far. A hell of a long distance.
It's a 20 by 20 ring. She probably went at least 12 feet.
Yeah, it was serious. It was seriously.
She got some airtime.
To the Magnum, which put Scorpio Sky down for the 1, the 2, and the 3, and I'm impressed. I will say you've succeeded in your endeavor. I'm a fan of Tessa Blanchard. In fact, my Tessa Blanchard appreciation, which I was hoping to build at Bar, has now been properly restored after watching this match, which is also a bar. So,
well, this is a 5-star match.
Oh yeah, no, it's legit.
This was the uncrowned match of the year last year.
Really?
This match for me was the absolute best thing I saw, and I had lived that Thursday twice because I was coming back from Bangkok.
Oh, you mentioned that, yeah.
So we were in Shanghai at Disney all day. Then we flew, landed. I went to Bar, went and saw this literally hours after landing and getting through customs.
No one can say the Encyclopedia.
This is one of the best matches I've ever seen live. And now get this. She comes back and tags with Indy Hartwell, who is now at NXT.
In the same night?
Yeah, she comes back to the main event and wrestles in the main event and puts on another solid performance.
Wow, Tessa Blanchard, the hardest working woman in showbiz. I mean, damn.
That's why I think she's the best wrestler on the planet, period, full stop.
You know, she was at LA Comic Con yesterday.
She was.
I was not able to go, but it would have been nice to see her. I think she did some pictures and whatever. It would have been nice to see her at Bar. But Tessa, if you're watching this, because, you know, you're a fan, we will see you at the next show. And the Jag will get a picture and an autograph and buy some merch because that's what we do. And I appreciate what you did in this match. I appreciate Mr. Scorpio Sky because he's watching too. You know?
Absolutely.
Everybody's watching because they're all.
And Daga. Daga's probably watching too. And I love Daga.
Yeah. You guys and Mr. White Pants. I forget your name.
Justin.
But, I can't wait to see the swaggiest ref in the biz. Not in good humor ice cream man pants. That would be nice. There's a lot going on in this match. It was fantastic. The Jag would give it at least 4.5. I would say 5 stars is a fair assessment of this.
This
match.
is definitely one of those ones. Like if you wanted to show people what wrestling can be.
Yes.
So imagine that this was 18 months ago, and like for me, I said that this is what I call wrestling. It doesn't matter if it's a man, it doesn't matter if it's a woman, it doesn't matter. There doesn't need to be storytelling. When you have two athletes in there, putting it at 100%. Remember, this was the opening match at Bar.
And the crowd is on fire.
Yeah, and I'm just seeing how long this was. This was a 13-minute match.
Wow.
And it was action-packed from beginning to end.
Oh, it was. They didn't stop. I mean, maybe when she rolled out after the Ace of Spades, there was maybe a little tiny 10-second break, but it was legit. I loved it. It was awesome, and I'm a fan of Tessa Blanchard. So, you have succeeded in your mission. I also have a greater appreciation for Scorpio Sky because this is the first match I think I've seen of his as a singles wrestler. And no, I enjoyed it, and it was great. This is a great recommendation. And I know when we were at Bar and I said, man, I'm a little disappointed about the Tessa Blanchard match, you said, I have something to show you, and you came through. So, as always, the Encyclopedia delivers. The Jag is a fan.
And you know why I knew that? Because I saw Tessa tons and tons of times at PCW.
Oh, really? Okay.
So maybe we'll tease that we should just announce that we're going to go to PCW.
We're going to PCW, October 18th, PCW, Into the Void. It's going to be an amazing thing, or at least I am told from the Encyclopedia it's going to be an amazing show.
So I went
first time.
This is last month. The last show was the first show I'd missed in 20 shows.
Really? Wow.
And I love Mike. I love the guys that put the show together. This is by far top-notch AAA. You're gonna go. Right. You're gonna get into this building and you're gonna say, "I feel like I'm at a huge pay-per-view."
Really? Okay, I'm excited. I am very excited to check this out because
the meet and greet. You're gonna love the meet and greet. The meet and greet is my favorite part about PCW.
Yes, the Jag dug into his wallet for the meet and greet, and I am hoping to shake hands with a lot of people, such as Jacob Plateau, right?
Absolutely.
Zeta Zhang, or Zhang, I forget. I don't know if I'm saying
it properly. Then Sumi Sakai will be there, who's the new current PCW. She beat Tessa last month to win the title. Tessa was the original champion, and she was over 480 some days as the women's champion.
Now, is Tessa local to LA?
She does now live in the SoCal area. She relocated from Charlotte.
Because she's doing WoW and all that.
She's the trainer at WoW, and then she does a lot of stuff for AAA.
Very cool.
So,
all right. Well, hell, we're going to be at PCW Into the Void on Thursday?
No, it's Friday.
Friday, October 18th. The Jag, the Encyclopedia, will be in the house, and we will give you a recap video that you all deserve, and I know you can't wait for that.
Stop by, say hi to us. We'll definitely stop by and say hi to everybody at the show.
I'll be wearing some sort of comic book t-shirt, and he'll be wearing some sort of...
I'll be a wrestling shirt, and I'll always wear this Tiger's hat.
Yeah, it's hard to miss us. So, if you enjoyed this video, number one, first things first, you better go watch this on High Spots right now.
Yes.
If you haven't watched this match...
Best $9.99 in the biz.
Yes. Go watch this match right now. Do not wait. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Go watch this match and then come back. But wait, before you go, I want you to hit the like button. I want you to mash the subscribe button. And I want you, bionic elbow to the subscribe button. And more than anything in the world, I want you to tell your friends about this show because we are Make Me a Fan. We know the fans because we are the fans. And we are, I don't know, I won't say we're the most prolific and gifted fans in Southern California. However, I will say that
That's a fair statement.
I would say we are. We're the fastest rising team in Southern California professional wrestling. If you need commentary, if you need ring announcing, if you need recap videos or backstage interviews, the Jag and Encyclopedia. Oh yes, we can't forget the Encyclopedia and his amazing photography skills. If you watched the last video from Bar and all the pictures.
We'll include a couple of my favorites of Tessa as well. Might as well, just so that we can throw those in. Maybe I'll throw a couple of Scorpio in there as well.
Very nice. So
stick around at the end.
We'll have some photos at the end. The Encyclopedia will take photos. The Jag will talk trash, because that's what the Jag does. Commentary, ring announcing, backstage interviews, dogs and cats living together. Make Me a Fan. Pete Trerice, the Encyclopedia, the Jag, Chris Dickens. We live for this. All right. So thank you very much for watching. We will see you next week with the recap of PCW Into the Void on October 18th. And I'm sure after watching that match, you'll spark something else. And the Encyclopedia will go to the vault and show me yet another match to make me a fan of somebody from PCW so I can broaden my horizons and bring you the best, most entertaining duo, tag team in Southern California. What do you think?
Love it. We'll definitely get a gem for you. I'm thinking maybe Jake Atlas. I don't know. Maybe some Douglas James. Hit me up on social media. Let's take some suggestions.
Yes.
Who should we show to Jag next? That's a PCW alum.
All right, I like that. Please hit us in the comments. Tell the Encyclopedia what we should watch next. Who he should make me a fan of next. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks, guys.